Good evening and welcome to the NewsHour Agenda. Madhavdas Gopalakrishnan. Viewers, the suspense over Amethi and Rae Bareli is finally over and done with. After weeks of dilly-dallying, the Congress party announced Rahul Gandhi as its candidate from Rae Bareli, the Lok Sabha seat that his mother, Sonia Gandhi, held from 2004 till she exited it recently as she moved to Raj Sabha. But this means that Rahul has ditched the Amethi seat which he represented from 2004 till 2019 when he lost it to Smriti Irani. Congress has instead fielded loyalist KL Sharma from Amethi this time around. The Gandhi family and top Congress leaders descended on Amethi to accompany Rahul for his nomination filing. Priyanka made a short detour to Amethi to make a pitch for the Congress candidate there, KL Sharma. But when the time came for nomination filing, Sharma was left to fend for himself, while the entire Congress High Command stood by Rahul in Rae Bareli. The Congress party has termed the decision to field Rahul from Rae Bareli a masterstroke that has left the BJP befuddled. But BJP's Smriti Irani, who's a sitting MP from Amethi and is contesting from the seat again, called it an admission of defeat by Rahul and accused him of cheating the people of Amethi.
जनता भी ये जानती है राय बरेली की कि जिन्हें अमेठी ने अस्वीकार कर दिया, जो अमेठी छोड़कर वायनाड चले गए, वो राय बरेली के पूर्णता कभी नहीं हो पाएंगे। प्रश्न ये उठता है कि उन्होंने वायनाड में कहा कि वायनाड ही उनका परिवार है, तो आज राय बरेली में क्या कहेंगे? प्रधानमंत्री जी की दूरदृष्टिता का परिणाम है कि आज अमेठी लोकसभा क्षेत्र में आप कमल का फूल खिलते देख रहे हैं। प्रधानमंत्री जी ने पहले से ही जनता को आगाह कर दिया था कि जैसे ही वायनाड में वोट पड़ जाएगा उसके बाद राहुल जी रुख करेंगे एक नई सीट का। प्रधानमंत्री के शब्द साक्षात आपके सामने धरा पर इम्प्लीमेंट होते आप देख पा रहे हैं। गांधी परिवार का ना लड़ना इस बात का संकेत है कि कांग्रेस पार्टी चुनाव में एक वोट पड़ने से पहले ही अमेठी से अपना हार स्वीकार कर चुकी है, क्योंकि अगर उन्हें लगता कि यहाँ जीत की कोई भी गुंजाइश है तो वो यहाँ से लड़ते, अपने प्रॉक्सी को ना लड़ाते।
The Prime Minister and the Home Minister also took a swipe at Rahul, while Prime Minister Modi heard the Bhago Mat taunt. Amit Shah mocked Sonia Gandhi relaunching Rahul for the 20th time.
लेकिन अमेठी से भी इतने डर गए, वहां से भागकर अब रायबरेली में खोज रहे हैं रास्ता। ये लोग घूम कर सबको कहते हैं डरो मत। मैं भी आज उन्हें कहता हूं और बड़े जी भर के कहता हूं, अरे डरो मत, भागो मत।
और राहुल बाबा, इस सोनिया जी ने, मोदी जी ने तो एक ही बार ट्राई किया और चंद्रयान लॉन्च हो गया। ये राहुल बाबा नाम के यान को सोनिया जी 20 बार लॉन्च कर चुकी है, मगर लॉन्चिंग इनकी सफल नहीं हुई है। और आज 21वीं बार फिर से अमेठी से भागकर रायबरेली में पर्चा डाला।
Interestingly, the Congress Amethi candidate KL Sharma seemed to be completely confused when his name was announced in the morning. In his first reaction, he appeared to not believe that he'd been fielded and even had to be convinced by the media. Watch this reaction.
ये हमारे रेजिडेंशियल में मत करिए, जब मेरे को आएगा मैं बताऊंगा। प्लीज रिक्वेस्ट प्लीज, मेरे को आएगा सर। ये देखिए सर, ये देखिए सर, नाम आ गया, ये देखिए सर। अरे सर ऑफिशियल आ गया, ये काफी चल रहा सर, आ गया, फेक नहीं है भाई। मैं बात करूंगा जिनसे करनी है तभी तो मैं करूंगा।
At times now has accessed the inside story behind Congress's Rae Bareli move. Sources say Sonia wanted the Rae Bareli seat to go to Rahul only, and late at night she made an emotional appeal to Rahul, following which the Wayanad MP changed his opinion. However, Rahul put forth a condition that if he has to leave Wayanad, only Priyanka should contest from that seat. It's possibly for this reason that Priyanka has not been fielded this time. So there is a possibility later that one Gandhi family member is an MP from North India and another from South India. While the Congress has claimed the decision to make Rahul contest from Rae Bareli is a well-thought-out move, the BJP says that KL Sharma has been made a scapegoat by the Gandhi family in Amethi and that this in itself is an admission of defeat by the Congress party.
कुछ समय पहले तक राहुल गांधी जी कहते थे डरो मत, डरो मत, डरो मत। अब डर डर कर कभी अमेठी से वायनाड, कभी वायनाड से रायबरेली, ये दिखाता है कि हार का डर कहां कहां लेकर जा रहा है। कहीं बहन का नाम नहीं आया है। ये अपने आप में दिखाता है कि कहीं ना कहीं कुछ ना कुछ कांग्रेस पार्टी में चल रहा है।
ये चिल्लर बातें जो करते हैं और अपने गरिमा को छोड़ के बाहर करते हैं, इन लोगों को रिप्लाई देने में कोई ये नहीं। कौन डरता है? एक अब इतने लोग, पहले आडवाणी दो जगह से नहीं भरते थे, वाजपेयी नहीं भरते थे, और कितने लोग 2 जगह पे भरे, इन्हों खुद भरे ना पहले। देखो ऐसी बात, छोटी बातें करके वो छोटा बनना चाहते हैं।
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Let's take this across to our guest. Joining us, Shahzad Purawala, national spokesperson of BJP, is with us. Smita Prakash, editor of ANI, joins us. Tehseen Purawala, political analyst, is also with us. Sanjay Jha, author, is joining us, as is Mohammad Tariq Khan, national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. Sabah Naqvi, senior journalist, also with us on the panel. Let me start with you first. Sanjay Jha, let me begin by asking you, you must have heard what the Prime Minister said. Is that in reality what's happening? Is Rahul actually running? Or is that Bhag Rahul charge really correct? Does it really hold out? Why is he moving from Amethi?
Madhav, good evening. I think after the Prime Minister called the Congress manifesto a Muslim League document, I can't really take him very seriously. Even yesterday, when he made this absolutely outrageous and bizarre statement on Pakistan, I mean, he clearly has lowered the public discourse to an absolutely abysmal level. Even his supporters, they might, of course, bat for him even on this program. But I can tell you it's deeply unfortunate. And long after, the elections are over, I mean, these are going to be talking points of how we have made our democracy into some kind of an entertainment show. As far as Rahul Gandhi not contesting from Amethi is concerned, let me be very upfront. I've said it before on several channels. Personally, because, for several times I had been to Amethi and Rae Bareli, and I do know that, voters have a right to change their choices, as they did with Rahul in Amethi in 2019. But I do think that they have a tremendous amount of goodwill in these constituencies. The critics will say, what did they do? What did they not do? But, the numbers speak for themselves. Rahul has won there 3 times as a hat trick before he lost the last time. So I do feel disappointed. It has got nothing to do what the BJP says. The BJP will say, why didn't Rahul Gandhi contest? Has he run away from Amethi? Why is he fighting from neighboring Raebareli? Blah, blah, blah. But the bottom line is, I think, Amethi and Rae Bareli should have been contested by both Priyanka Gandhi Vadra and Rahul Gandhi, with Priyanka from Rae Bareli and Rahul from Amethi. 2 reasons for that. Number one, these have been the strong bastions of the Congress party and the Gandhi family, even when the party has faced extremely strong headwinds against them. They have stood by you.
But so why is Rahul changing his seat? What is the logic for that, Sanjay?
I can tell you, I think, obviously, there's a historical legacy of their contributions. I mean, they have seen prime ministers emerge from the belt, right? So add Sultanpur as well. And I can tell you there's a lot of goodwill for the Gandhi family.
There may be goodwill. If there's so much goodwill, then why change your seat? He's contested there 4 times round. That's the question that BJP is asking.
Yeah. So Madhav, here is why, in fact, I've written a whole article on it. I've been very upfront. I know some people will be upset with me, but you have to call a spade a spade. In my opinion, if Rahul Gandhi is fighting from Rae Bareli, he could have fought from Amethi as well. I mean, end of day, there is a ripple effect from these constituencies. They are slightly different, but they're also very similar. Okay. So I do feel that tactically and strategically, I'm sure there are certain things that I don't know of, nobody knows of.
Shahzad Purawala, Sanjay Jha disagrees with the Congress party. It's not that happens every day. And he feels there's so much of goodwill that perhaps he should have fought from Amethi as well. End of the day, the question, though, that the BJP is asking is why really you have a situation. And in fact, the Congress is projecting this as some kind of masterstroke, that till the last minute, the suspense was kept up. And this is a masterstroke on their part.
Those who become a joke in the last 10 years can present anything as a masterstroke. Just a Hindi adage कि ये तुक्का नहीं तीर है, दूध फट गया तो पनीर है. This is the kind of situation some people are in. That अगर गलती से कुछ हो जाता है, अरे नहीं ये हमारा मास्टर स्ट्रोक था. माधव जी, these seats used to be declared, Smita ji, veteran journalist is here, these seats would be declared in the first list as first name in every list of Congress. Today, last minute also, they don't know whom to declare. And when they declared, KL Sharma, you saw the surprise on his face. He was like, "Mujhe kahe phasa diya bhai, main to aapka manager hu." And that kind of look he had, this is masterstroke. Rae Bareli छोड़कर राज्यसभा जाना masterstroke. वायनाड से हार रहे तो अमेठी चले जाने के बदले रायबरेली जाना मास्टर स्ट्रोक. दीदी भी लोकसभा चुनाव नहीं लड़ रही है, मास्टर स्ट्रोक. कैंडिडेट्स आर टेकिंग देयर नामांकन बैक फ्रॉम इंदौर टू सूरत, मास्टर स्ट्रोक. गजब का मास्टर स्ट्रोक है. बट आई कैन टेल यू दैट टुडे इज अ विक्ट्री ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी बिकॉज दिस एरोगेंस एंड एंटाइटलमेंट कि ये मेरे बाप की जागीर है, ये मेरे दादा की जागीर है, दिस काइंड ऑफ एटीट्यूड इन डेमोक्रेसी इज नॉट एक्सेप्टेबल. सो टुडेज फर्स्ट विक्ट्री ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी, नेक्स्ट विल बी ऑन फोर्थ. बट कपल ऑफ पॉइंट्स बिकॉज संजय झा quoted numbers. Let me just give you some numbers. First, on the popularity of the Gandhi Vadra family. 2009, Amethi, 71% victory margin, vote share for Rahul, 5% for BJP. 2014, it comes down to 46%, 34% for BJP, with Smriti Irani. And 2019, 43%, Smriti Irani goes to 49%. Now listen, Rae Bareli. 2009, 72%. 2014, 63%, 2019, 55%, and the BJP, which was at 3%, has now gone up to 39% in 2019. And by the way, Mr. Sanjay Jha, how many of the 10 Vidhan Sabhas that are there in Amethi and Rae Bareli are held currently by the Congress party? He's saying they have immense popularity. I mean, see, my dear friend Sanjay is suspended only in position, but he makes it a point to show that he's suspended in logic. And that's what the problem is.
Okay, question addressed to Sanjay Jha.
And I'm sorry, even Sabha Naqvi is there, veteran journalist. Sabha Naqvi can also confirm what I'm saying.
Okay. Let's you pointed put a pointed question to him. Let him respond. Sanjay.
Yeah, Madhav, let's be honest, 2014 and 2019 are extraordinary elections in terms of the success of the BJP. And I don't think, if the numbers dipped in Uttar Pradesh and in both these parliamentary constituencies, not much of a surprise. But the larger point, I think politics is a battle of perceptions. And I felt that across, it was not just about UP, by the way, Madhav. I felt the cadres, the Congress workers have not deserted the party. Many leaders have left the Congress and joined the BJP. But I can tell you the Congress Karyakarta is an extraordinary person, very committed. I have written in my article, I've spent time there and I saw the kind of commitment with which they work.
But two questions of him have not answered, Sanjay. The vote share has been steadily dipping in Amethi over the past 3 Lok Sabha elections. And there is a clear trend over there. It's not just a one-off. So you can't just say that this is a one-off extraordinary election and that's what's happened. Very clearly, there was a fear that they would not be successful and a repeat of 2019 would happen.
Yeah, but Madhav, I do believe that in politics that you got to take the bull by the horns. You can't be negative. In fact, politics is about optimism and faith. You got to work hard for it, of course. You can't just make an airy-fairy statement. But bottom line, I think Amethi could have been reclaimed and, the Congress party could have won it. You got to work hard, undoubtedly. Smriti Irani is a formidable opponent. Let's not try and, underestimate that she has a lot of strengths in terms of her political articulation. But that's what politics is all about, sending a signal that you are there for the big fight. I personally am disappointed.
Right. But let me bring in Tehseen on this. Tehseen, one interesting point is that we saw Jairam Ramesh tweet today, and he says that Priyanka Gandhi can win in any by-poll if she wants to. Is that a very clear indication of what's going to happen after the 4th of June? That one of the seats, if Rahul is successful in both, would be vacated, and we'll have one Gandhi sibling in the north and one in the south. Is that the strategy now?
Thank you, Badr, for having me on the show. And I promise you one thing, that look, the strategy is very, very clear that when the new government is formed on 4th June, which is headed by the Congress, because the BJP is losing, and I agree with what Sanjay said, that the Honorable Prime Minister's speeches show that he's nervous and he's completely rattled with what's happening, especially after the first 2 phases. We'll have to make some strategies so that the right people are in Parliament. But coming to the debate of the day, which is about Rae Bareli and Amethi, and I heard the BJP spokesperson speak about doodh, chas, paneer. ये सब चीज छोड़िए, आप focus on this. Had Rahul Gandhi contested from Amethi, which I thought would have been a good thing, the problem is Amethi anyone can win, right? So you will win by minimum 50,000. KL Sharma ji will win by about 1 lakh of votes. The problem is the current MP who's losing.
Come on, we've had an entire argument of falling vote shares. We've just gone through that entire argument. What, Tehseen, and you're saying you're going to win hands down?
That's
then
true.
Why is Mr. Gandhi not contesting there? Please tell me.
Yes, that is true. I'll explain to you. That's absolutely true. The vote share has been falling. That's absolutely true. The BJP spokesperson is correct on that. But please remember, 84 Congress had 400 seats. Then now they've been reduced to 50. So times have changed. So in Amethi, there's such anti-incumbency against BJP, such anti-incumbency, and everyone wants the MP out. So anyone can defeat the MP. If Rahul ji would have come there, the MP would have focused all her energy on sort of attacking Rahul ji. So it's a very good strategy to keep him at Rae Bareli. And the exit of Mrs. Gandhi from Rae Bareli made Rae Bareli a tougher seat to win because Mrs. Gandhi is not there. So now Rahul Gandhi is like drinking the poison and fighting Rae Bareli.
Sir, out of the 5 assembly seats, BJP has only 1 and 4 are with SP. How does that make things tougher for, how does that make Rae Bareli a tougher seat? I don't know.
It is because I'll explain. That's a very good question. Because the seats that SP won was because Mrs. Gandhi was there. Now with Mrs. Gandhi's exit, Rae Bareli has become weaker. Therefore, Rahul Gandhi has gone to a tougher seat to fight. And here in Amethi, which is an easy seat to win.
So in other words, Mr. Rahul Gandhi won't attract the kind of votes that Sonia Gandhi could. Is that what you're saying?
There's only a limit.
No. On the contrary, Mr. Rahul, it's only Mr. Rahul Gandhi who can win Rae Bareli.
Okay, I have not understood this logic. Smita Prakash is smiling. Smita Prakash, would you care to explain or deconstruct this logic? I just let her come in also in this debate. If you understood what Mr. Poonawalla is trying to say, Mr. Tehseen Poonawalla that is, would you like to respond to him?
Yes, of course I would love to respond to it. He's a sitting duck right now. I mean, to say कि Rahul Gandhi Shankar Bhagwan की तरह he's drinking the poison chalice and that's how he's fighting from Rae Bareli. Amethi, anyone can win. Of course, Smriti Irani क्या चीज़ है? Anyone can win from Amethi. But that because Rae Bareli is so difficult, that's why Rahul Gandhi is going. यार तहसीन क्या तुम्हारे कॉफी में क्या मिला के आए हो तुम आज शाम को? But you know, I mean, the other point which today really my heart goes out to anybody trying to defend this and calling this a spectacular move. You know, I just feel sorry for them, for all the spokespersons, official and unofficial, who are trying to explain this, and the YouTubers who are trying to explain this as a masterstroke, as a chess move like Kasparov. You know, I mean, for heaven's sake, you're talking about cadres who are there in Amethi and Rae Bareli. Doesn't your heart go out to those cadres who waited overnight? And you to say that, and there were very few of them, mind you, on the ground from 2014 onwards. I have covered Amethi. They have disappeared. Most of them have gone. They felt so left out. 2019, sorry, not 2014. From 2019, they've gone. For subsequent elections after that, whether UP election or central election, it is the Samajwadi Party which provides the ground level workers, and the cadres gone. Even today, the soundbites which are coming, they were speaking in Malayali accent. So Malayalam accent. They have come from Wayanad also. And I mean, the whole thing is, you know, like with after the first 2 phases, if there was any high that the opposition alliance was on, today's drama, this last minute nomination filing by Rahul Gandhi, parachuting into Rae Bareli without so much as a buy or leave, leaving it again to Priyanka Gandhi to do the dirty work, which is going and giving some Vedna out there to the party workers, where she very eloquently talked to the party workers to say that give your support to this person. And that hapless candidate, he is left high and dry. Poor guy files his nomination with nobody. He could have had KC Venugopal or Mallikarjun Kharge or anybody, any senior person, pilot, anybody who could come there and stand next to him. Some unknown people standing next to him. He gives literally a walkover to Smriti Irani. And the Congress can do as much damage control as they want, speaking to social media influencers and some kind-hearted journalists, that it hardly matters Amethi or Rae Bareli. But the point is, it does matter.
Okay.
When Rahul Gandhi said it is family's karma bhumi and Rae Bareli's karma bhumi, so it is that. It is how tone deaf can you be if you don't understand when your family supporters are saying, please fight from Amethi.
Yeah. Tehseen, respond.
May I respond to that? See, I have a lot of respect for Smita ji, and the only thing that I've mixed in my coffee is positivity and dosage of love, because we're going to have a new government. But here's the more important fact that I want to comment on. For KL Sharma ji, a program is being planned by both Rahul ji and Priyanka ji. So they're both going to be doing a program very soon for KL Sharma ji. In fact, there are 2 programs planned. Also roadshows planned, I can confirm that. But another, so KL Sharma ji will never be abandoned. And I'm again repeating 1,25,000 votes. But more importantly, please see, it is not in my interest to satisfy what people in the media or channels in the media think or they think is a strategy or no. I know that the media can be used positively or negatively by my opponent, in this case, the sitting MP of Amethi, to tarnish me, to attack me because she may have nothing to show for development and there's anger against her. So in chess, when I can use my pawn to finish off something, why do I use my queen for the same move or use my elephant for the same move? I don't need to do that. So let it be. We know the strategy. What is a tougher? And instead of winning one seat out here,
may I just ask you one thing? May I just ask you a simple question? Tehseen, leave everything apart. Leave everything apart. Just answer one question.
Sure.
Do you think that Priyanka Gandhi Vadra would not have been a better candidate than Mr. Sharma?
Yeah, exactly.
So I do think that she should be in parliament. I really believe this. I'm saying this personally.
Then why not use her?
She's the best Congress orator.
You have your lowest tally in parliament. Why not use her as a candidate?
And she speaks very coherently in Hindi. Just allow me to make my point. I'll take 30 seconds. I firmly believe she needs to be in parliament. Not only is she the best Congress orator, she speaks extremely well in Hindi. And her command over Hindi is magnificent. So I, for one, do want to see her in parliament. I had in fact told her that she should have contested her Kanyakumari when the MP had then passed away.
Why not Amethi, sir? You've still not answered the question.
Really wish
Why not
to see her in
Amethi?
parliament. That is my personal desire.
Let me please come in.
Okay. Well, you haven't answered that question on Amethi, but yeah.
But
you know,
I do think she will
first
be in
of all,
parliament soon. I do believe she'll be in parliament soon. She'll be in parliament soon.
First of all, I empathize with those who are in a virtual checkmate now trying to brazen it out by making all kinds of illogical arguments. Let's talk about hard numbers. The attrition rate of the Congress vote over the last 10 to 15 years in Amethi is 28%. In Rae Bareli, it is 17%. Yet Tehseen Poonawalla, who's a political analyst, comes and says Rae Bareli is a tougher seat to salvage compared to Amethi, where 5 years has been spent by Smriti Irani and she has done developmental work. And also Tehseen Poonawalla talks about how somebody smiles, how somebody pitches, how somebody talks, how somebody does something. I just have two sets of facts I want to quote. When Smriti Irani came, for the first time, 4 lakh houses got toilets, 3.5 lakh houses got pipe water connections, 1.5 lakh houses got pakka houses, 1.5 lakh houses got electricity connections, 4 lakh farmers got Kisan Samman Nidhi. For the first time, a blood bank, dialysis center, CT scan machine, medical college was opened in Amethi. Now you tell me in Rae Bareli what you have done. Infant mortality rate, India 25 on 1000, Rae Bareli 55. Average literacy rate, India 74, Rae Bareli 67, Varanasi 78. Tap water connections, Rae Bareli 56%, Varanasi 68%. GDP of Varanasi 18,700 crores, Rae Bareli 10,000 crores. Investment in Varanasi 11,500 crores. Investment in Rae Bareli 1,400 crores.
My question is very simple.
Audible or not?
Shehzad just compared the developmental track records of Amethi and Rae Bareli and he has contrasted them. What would you like to say to that?
He must came with data of Banaras as well, because if you must have at least 10 years of data, same data, present your strength as well. You are telling about the weakness of Congress, it's all right, but tell your strength as well. Present just now the same data, same analysis.
What I have listened over here is another level of hypocrisy. Why? Changing of ticket of 101 candidate is a super strategy. And declaring our candidate at the last moment is means just a ditching of a seat like that. What is this? It's not a hypocrisy. It's not a double standard. You can declare Kaisarganj seat just 20 hours before. We cannot. We cannot because we are underprivileged or we have some type of restriction. I don't know why all this happens and why you don't ask that why the same thing is not being applied on BJP as well. So you are also declaring the ticket at the last moment. And if we are saying that let people to decide on 4th or whatever date they are going to poll, that whom they are going to choose, let them decide. But till that period, we are saying that
okay,
we are having
respond to that. Even in Kaisarganj, it was at the last minute, and also the charge that is coming in from certain leaders that once again it is Parivarvad that is being seen there, Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh's son getting the ticket. Shehzad.
Those who have given in their 5 Paramparik seats, one family's 5 people are talking about Parivarvad. And we have not raised the question about the timing. Great, if this is strategy for you, that once upon a time you declared it in the first list and now you're declaring it in the last moments, that is your strategy. But it was the left leaders who asked. Mr. Madhav, isn't it Annie Raja who asked, why are you contesting from here? Why don't you contest from Amethi or in Uttar Pradesh? Brinda Karat asked this. And today I have a question, especially because Madhav, you come from Kerala. They are saying they are going to win both seats. Isn't it a fraud on people of Kerala? Should they not have known before Rahul Gandhi had an election in Wayanad that he's going to contest from other seat also?
Okay.
So now please tell me, since Tehseen is saying both seats we are going to win, which seat will you lose? Will you leave? Tell me which seat will you leave? You tell us.
Tehseen and then Sabha.
Reply?
Yeah, Tehseen, quick reply, please.
Can I please reply?
Yes, please, quickly.
Just one line reply, because I want Sabha to come in, because rightly she's from Rae Bareli, so I would like her to come in. Just two things. Did the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi ji, also commit a fraud on the people of Gujarat when he contested and then resigned from the seat? Did he tell in advance he's resigning from Gujarat?
No.
And then he contested Varanasi? तो आप करे तो चमत्कार, कोई और करे तो गुनहगार. ये hypocrisy की कोई सीमा होती है, बस करो इसको.
Okay.
The Prime Minister had told Vadodara people that he's contesting from Varanasi also, by the way.
Okay. Now, Sabha Naqvi. You know, we have a unique situation here where the left, the BJP are all speaking in one voice and they're all saying that it's a fraud on the people and the electorate of Wayanad. How do you see this playing out, Sabha Naqvi?
First of all, the Gandhis have obviously took their time in coming here, because I've been traveling in UP. My family home is in Rae Bareli. My great-grand uncle was the first Congress MLA, because we were part of the Azadi movement of Rae Bareli before Feroz Gandhi came here. So I might know a few things, but if you give me 2 minutes, I might say it or I might not, but here I will tell you a few things. Number one, obviously the Gandhis were hesitant. They were uncertain about coming there. But strange things are happening. In the third phase elections, structurally the BJP is way ahead. But there is an odd kind of dissonance and local levels are rising all through UP. In the third phase, which will vote on the 7th, Bareilly and Fatehpur Sikri have suddenly seen two Congress candidates giving a fight to the well-structured BJP. Okay? Number one. In that context, we suddenly see the Gandhis are going to contest. They've been told by hundreds of people, apparently. Akhilesh put a lot of pressure. Contest. Now, as far as they are concerned, they are not going to play according to Smriti Irani's set that come and fight me because I'm such a big leader, because they are campaigning all over. Priyanka campaigns every day all over. All these charges that the family is a Pakistani agent, she's the one who's countering it, right? Am I right about that? All the Mangal Sutra, Muslim Jihad, Love Jihad, all of this Priyanka Gandhi is doing it. She does not. Smriti Irani can work very hard. But 2019 was a wave election where everything was just thrown aside by the BJP. Now, I still believe that in spite of, unlike some of my reporter friends and the local journalists on the ground, structurally the BJP is so embedded in UP. They've divided UP into 6 portions. And they have, so it's not even about sentiment sometimes. It's also the structural aspects of elections are very, very well covered. Yet, when you go there, there is a contest going on. And as I've told you, watch out for 2 seats in the third phase, Bareilly and Fatehpur Sikri. The main fight is being given by the Congress due to local problems within the BJP. Also important to know. Local problems within the BJP, right? Now, so now in that context, you have Rahul going to Rae Bareli. Of course, he's going to win Rae Bareli. And there is a difference between Assembly and Lok Sabha. In that area, in the Lok Sabha, they are traditional Congress voters. But in the Assembly, the Congress has no presence. And it is absolutely right what Smriti Irani is saying, that Priyanka Gandhi did lead the Congress. And they had this campaign, Ladki Hoon, Lad Sakti Hoon, which was a complete flop. There was only one person who won, and which is Pramod Tiwari's daughter, who won in that round for the Congress. So structurally, the Congress does rely on SP. And I think, my own analysis, they kept it hanging for so long. And they, because maybe it looked like an impossible feat, but Rae Bareli was always easy.
Okay.
Now in Amethi, there's another piece of signaling that they're doing there. Because Smriti Irani has made it personal with Rahul Gandhi that I'm going to send the guy. Now, Mr. K.L. Sharma is somebody who for years and years and years, anyone who goes there will say, chai pee lijiye, wo tambu lagate hain, wo intezar karte hain. He is a party worker.
Okay.
He knows everyone over there. Don't underestimate that.
Okay. Let me bring in.
If the mood is against, don't underestimate.
Will that be enough to turn around the tide as far as Congress's fortunes are concerned? And I want to bring in Smita Prakash.
So they are also saying that for Smriti Irani, they don't want to walk into a Smriti Irani contest.
Okay. They don't want to walk into a Smriti Irani contest. They don't want to walk into a contest, Smita Prakash, where Smriti Irani is the one setting the terms of the contest. Is that a fair enough argument?
Again, this is the Gandhi family trying to put itself above everybody else. Tehseen says that there is a strategy. The siblings will campaign for the family loyalist. Today itself, Sabha has tweeted that the Amethi candidate is the person who used to bring tea. You know, it's the person who brought. So this is again a whole play where a person who is a family loyalist, chai lane wala, is good enough for Smriti Irani. We don't have to bring a Gandhi family person to fight. I mean, this is what the problem is. You know, one MLA today, Rajguru, he said that it is going to emerge in the next few weeks that Rahul Gandhi is the next Mahatma Gandhi. While Gandhiji was somewhat cunning, he says, Rahul Gandhi is frank and pure-hearted. This is the level of adulation that Rahul Gandhi evokes in his coterie, and there is nothing wrong. A leader has to have, absolute loyalty. That's fine. But then he has taken it into heart to occupy, to do that position, you have to do something. Na aap prime minister banna chahte ho, na aap chief minister banna chahte ho, na aap kuch karna chahte ho. You know, when there is an opportunity which was being offered, kahin nahi, he's taking a safe seat. So I don't understand who's making these decisions, these so-called chess decisions for him. For example, just one more point I want to make. Who sends him to campaign? You know, they sent him to Kendrapada in Odisha to campaign. When was the last time that Congress won in Kendrapada? Do you know? 1952. There's no chance for the Congress. And then he says Karma Bhumi. Now please Google and see how many times Rahul Gandhi has been in the past couple of months to Rae Bareli, Amethi, Phulpur, Allahabad. All these were family boroughs, right? You have to nurture them. प्रियंका गांधी कभी-कभी जाया करती थी, सोनिया गांधी कभी-कभी जाया करती थी. पिछले 10 साल से it's only Priyanka Gandhi who's been going there.
Right.
Nobody else has gone. So you know, every political journalist who's earned the spurs to cover elections.
I just want to make one point. You cannot say that you go. I mean, the Prime Minister went all over South India, deep South. I'm talking about Kerala. They've never won. So that's not a fair judgment. He has every right to go there. Hats off to him for trying so hard in South India.
Okay.
So I think Rahul Gandhi has every right to go to Odisha. I just want to make that point.
All right. Let's leave it there. Let's leave it there for the moment. I'd like to thank all our panelists for joining us. Yeah. Okay. Smita, very quickly, please. Very quickly. Almost out of time on this debate.
Yeah, we're so close to the elections that you have to go to win. As far as the BJP is concerned, when the Prime Minister goes, he has 300 plus seats already in the kitty. He's fighting for those extra seats, right? And he has an entire army. The entire fight for the Congress is led by Rahul Gandhi.
All right.
They have to get the winnable seats inside. Today he was in Pune. He's talking against last they won Pune was by Suresh Kalmadi in 2009.
Right. Many hands going up, but I'm sorry we're completely out of time on this debate. Please bear with me, Shehzad as well as Tehseen. Both of you want to come in, but I really cannot extend this debate any longer. Smita Prakash as well as Sanjay Jha, Mohammad Tariq Khan, Sabah Naqvi, thanks so much for joining us on this debate. Shehzad and Tehseen continue with us for debate number 2.